I hate ain't got no music, Delores. Be quiet, girl. Hello, everyone. It's your girl Pam. Welcome to Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there that celebrated it. My Valentine's was sitting here looking at movies. So I have a special guest that's coming in to talk to you guys. We're gonna talk to Miss Delores. Hi, Delores.
Hi, everybody. As I say on my channel, welcome, everybody. It's your girl, Delores, just a pink girl in her pink world. Listen, this is my pink day. I got to enjoy it.
Oh, snap a doodle. Okay, tell everybody about your channel, and I got to pull up something right quick.
Okay. Well, I'm Delores. As you heard me say, I'm a pink girl in my pink world. That means it's variety. I game, I do sports, I do tutorials, we talk tech over there. So you get a little bit of everything because I'm a nerdy black girl out in this world. And so I just made my own little pink world where everybody can come and have a good time. Doesn't matter if you're a girl, a boy, or whoever, you can come and have some fun over on my channel.
Awesome, guys. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe. If you have not, please go over there and check out Delores' channel. If you have not, after a while, Nightbot should be dropping your channel. So let's welcome in. Hey, the Analytic Gardener. Welcome in. Welcome in. She said, Happy Valentine's Day. That's you speaking. Oh, you got that wrench, girl. You got that wrench.
I thought I was like, oh my God, I'm so special.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I set the Nightbot up right to see if it did it right. Hey, it happened, Max. You said goats, but it kind of threw me off because we don't got any music and everybody just
and the ironic thing is, you were talking to me, and I was like, I hope she know they can hear her on the other side.
They can't hear me because I wasn't live yet.
No, when the intro was playing and you and Mackenzie were talking, they can hear it on the other side. So I was like, you
it
like
was
Delores,
muted.
I
hope mine was muted on my end. When my intro play, my side is muted.
Yeah, that's what I was like, let me sit here quiet until it finish.
I know. Hey, Jayden, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Mac. Happy. What's up, Small Dreams? How are you? So yeah, you were able to share yours out. Okay. Look at big money grip. Delores sharing out on 2 platforms.
Listen, I used to do like 3 or 4 of them over on StreamYard, but when I left, I was like, leave that as is. And this is the first time I've shared on anybody's platform. I normally don't do it. I normally just like whatever. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it tonight on Tampa. You know, everybody's sharing platforms. Why not just be special like that?
Yeah, I don't have a problem when people come up in there and want to share out. If they got that button, they want to share out. By all means, just share it out. So, Small Dream. Happy Max said, "That's right." Small Dream said, "I'm okay. I am glad to see you, sis. I've been wondering what happened to you."
That be Peachy. She's
okay. Be Peachy, how you doing? Welcome in. Appreciate you coming in and joining us for the night show. I appreciate it. It's always a joy when Delores come up because I'm always learning something new. It might take me 3 weeks to get it, but I'm learning it. So
listen, I was having a conniption fit. I was on the line to about 4 this morning, helping somebody do some stuff. And I realized in the midst of it, they had changed something in Canva. And I was like, why I have been through all of this?
Oh, okay.
I'm on my YouTube, and then I'm on Tampa's YouTube. If you haven't been to Tampa's page, Tampa's Creek's Homestead and more. So you can check her out over there.
Yep.
I tagged her in my what they call it post now. It's not community post. It's just I think it's just posts. They call it posts, but when you go on your YouTube studio, it says community. It's confusing.
Oh, okay, okay. I know one thing for sure. I had been sitting here like, oh, I wish I could go on early, cause I ate dinner and I was like, oh no, it's time for me to go to sleep. But
Listen,
I
I
just
laid down for about 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. I was like, I gotta get up. And the mom, everybody in my house was like, ain't this at 9? I was like, yeah, but I gotta get myself together. I gotta just go ahead and do this together. So I finally got myself scrumbled up, and then I was like, where's Tampa? Then I started just moving around in the background.
yeah, I was trying to. You see the Valentine Day thing? I was
Yeah.
trying to find one of those, and yeah.
You see, I
So,
had a couple of them and I just kept disappearing. So I was like, I'm gonna use this one. This is fine. This is fine.
exactly. Facebook, welcome in. I appreciate you guys joining us. We're gonna get ready to get this thing started. I'm getting ready to trying to see how I can remember how to do what you told me to do.
On which we
I
talked about so
open
many
up a
things. Like,
second. Yeah, I open up a second tab.
oh
Okay. B Peaches said, I am good. What else you own, Delores?
yeah, because she since she's a content creator on YouTube, sometimes if you on Twitch and you see somebody live, you'll go on YouTube and share them out. What she did. Thank you so much. So it brings more people in.
Well, I appreciate you guys sharing out the live. And if you not have joined me and Mackenzie's family, it's a grandmother and granddaughter duo. So we would love to have you guys a part of our family. V Peaches said, you want me to stay on here or go on YouTube so I can share you out. Whatever is convenient to you, V
Yeah.
Peachy. However you want to do it, Delores.
Yeah, she ended up saying she shared us out on YouTube, but
Okay.
most people don't know you can share it on other platforms. Like,
Really?
if you ever been in Tuba chat, he been in your chat. He'll say he shares you out on Reddit too.
Yeah.
Hey, you educated natural.
Hey, 10. Hey, Miss JK Gardner. Welcome
Listen,
in.
Tina already started on me. She was like, "I'm gonna kick back in immediately."
Wait a minute. Oh, Ann's Backyard Garden. Hey, Almost Homestead and Janet. What's up? How you doing? What 10 say? Who is that lady with her hair down? Let me tell the Lord she has been cloned. I see you, lady. 10. That's the same thing I said. When she sent the picture, I said, who is this with their hair all down?
Listen, it's a special occasion, and I'm for people who find it fun. I'm supposed to wear glasses. These are the glasses I'm supposed to wear. Sometimes y'all see me in Bluetooth glasses. Uh, I don't wear glasses most of the time, so I'm fighting the feeling to take these things out. I don't think these things gonna make it to the end of the stream with me. Because when I kick it into gear, I'm better off seeing without them than I am with them on me.
Okay. Yeah, me, I gotta see my I can't see without mine. Baby, I've been erect and some more stuff if I take my glasses off. We not about to do all that. So um am I glitching on this side?
No, I don't see you glitching, and I was looking at on the other device too. I didn't see you
Hey
glitching.
Wanda, how you doing? Okay, so I got some questions,
Go ahead, go ahead, go
some
ahead.
passions and some interests and some journeys, some personal. If it's too personal, you do not answer
Yeah,
it.
I'm,
you
I'm
know,
pretty much an open book. I'm that person like, what you gonna do about it? That's
I know, I know. So, okay, the first question is, can you tell us a little about yourself and your background?
well, I'm Delores. If you have ever seen the hood side of me, it screams out on my channel. ATLANTA, that's why I stay zone 6. That's why I gotta let it go out because it just jumps out. I represent Georgia all day, every day. So I like technology. I am very free. I would say I'm a tomboy slash princess. Uh, because I like to find the things and be cute in life, but I also like sports, and I used to like to play football and basketball and do all those types of things.
Oh, okay. Hey, my Renaissance grandmother, Sandra, living a full life. Hey, Bayou Sugar. What it do, LP? It's been a while, sis. It's been a while since I seen you. I don't know why my chat not moving over here on StreamYard, but I see my chat
Oh, so you
moving
probably
on.
gifted your memberships.
Yeah, I see it on the remember the tab that you told me to open up on the other side?
Yeah, so you did 5 and you got 5 more you can do.
Okay. Okay. Hey, my Renaissance grandma. Welcome in. Okay. So number 2 is what inspired you to pursue the path you're on today when it comes to social media?
Um, Most people don't know I was a chat person. Not even in this community. I was over there in wrestling. Shout out True Hill Heat. And then they were like, hey, you joined our membership. Won't you come up? We did some watch alongs. I mean, when I tell y'all I was nervous, I think one watch along, it was 24 hours. And we were supposed to be like kind of in and out, moving around. And I had my nephew at the time do my part of the watch along. I was like, I can't do this. So from then, people kind of got to see me, got to know me, and then Workhorse Wrestling Network ended up saying, "Hey, we want you on just for a game night." I said, "Cool, no problem." And then they were like, "Well, we know you busy." But at the time, I was managing another channel, and I was like, "Okay." They were like, "But can you come on and just be on air, and then maybe do some backstage stuff?" And I said, "Okay." And they literally gave me the keys. It was like, "Hey, this is how you turn the live on. This is what you need to do." And then they were like, "If you want to do some graphics, do them." And I was like, "Okay, well, what am I supposed to do?" And then I just started doing it. And once I realized I got into like Canva and tech and all the rest of that, I realized that not everybody was doing it. And so I was like, well, I used to be the banner for StreamYard, raving it around like, everybody join StreamYard, sir. Everybody join StreamYard. But once I figured out what I wanted to do and that's help people, I was just started doing it little by little. Then I started getting opportunities like Auntie Ellen being able to let me, run her channel and do the things that I do. And now working with Miss Shirley and people like that, Ruby and ARD, those people gave me an opportunity when I initially started in the community one way. And then when things fell apart, I was like, well, who gonna hire me now? And so these people came and literally picked me up and gave me an opportunity to show that I could do the work and go out my way. There's sometimes where you just have to spend long nights trying to learn this new stuff that they don't put out, that you don't want to mess up somebody's dream and a vision. And also I had my own dream and vision I wanted to do.
I'm listening. Is that including when you got in and passionate about wrestling?
Yes, I'm always been passionate about wrestling. Is a thing in my household that if you little, that's the first thing you think about. And so I was in love with wrestling. I really secretly wanted to be one of the manager girls who just stood up there and just shook her chest and be like, "Hey," and distracted the person. That's what I wanted to do in life. Then I said I wanted to be a nurse. And then my mama told me what I wanted to be. She's like, "Hey, this computer thing, this is gonna work out for you." I was like, "No, I'm gonna be a nurse." She's like, "They deal with bodily fluids." I was like, "That ain't for me." Mm-mm.
What you said?
So after she said that, because she was a nurse, after she said that, and she told me some stories, I was like, "No, ma'am, Pam." And she was like, "Well, I think you should do computers." And I was like, "I don't know." I was kept asking for a computer at home, kept playing with computers, and she just, in her memory, it stuck that one day I was at her job and the computers went off. And the lady said she was screaming that she lost her report. And I got on her computer as a kid and just punched stuff, and her report came back up. And she said, the lady said, "We never were taught that. We didn't know how to do that." And she asked me, "What did I push?" And I showed her. And she said, "At that point, I realized you were just smart when it comes to computers."
So, can you build one?
Listen, I don't do that no more. I used to tinkle and do I used to tinkle and do all those things. For most people who don't know, I was a year or two short from getting my programming degree. So the dibble dabbles, the ins and outs, we had to learn all those things. But I don't fix my computer. I don't do none of that. I'm like, let the warranty take care of it. At this point, I'll pay somebody to fix it, but I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah. I wanted to do computer technology, but that's just wasn't for me. Yeah.
It's tedious because I remember getting mad for like 2 weeks because all I had to do for my project is make a penguin, put the code in together right to make a penguin just do a two-step on the computer. And I wrote sheets and sheets and sheets and sheets. And every time he would jig one way, but he wouldn't move the other way. And I'm like, if you just don't jig, and by the time I got the code right where he could just do the little two-step, I was too excited.
Oh. I know okay, hold on. I forgot how to do it. But oh well. I don't know how to do it, so I ain't gonna worry about
What you
it.
trying to do?
I was gonna pin something up on the comment, at the top, but no.
You what you do? You have to do it inside your chat, like on your phone. Go in your chat and then hit pin comment.
Okay, let's see. See, that's what I just love about Delores. There you go. Okay, I got it. Thank you, Dolores, girl. See, everybody need a Dolores in their life. She ain't nowhere around you, but she can tell you what to do. So, what's a defining moment in your life that shaped who you are?
Um, when it comes to computers, that whole moment of being a kid kind of shaped it. Because then my mom's like, you got to do computers. But for most people who know me, know that like my grandmother was very giving, very like she would give the last of everything. And her sister got killed in a car accident. And
Oh,
from then on, it was my mission to just be like, I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be free, I'm gonna just enjoy myself. And so I went around the world to end up finding me again. And so I was like, okay. And when I started social media stuff, it was shortly after I was like, okay, I got a voice, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna try to use it for good. Because if anybody who knows me knows, um, sometimes my mouth get a little too slick. So, so I was like, okay, I had a couple of counters. Luckily, it wasn't on my channel at the time. And I was like, you know what? Look, you're gonna have to get it together. You want to help people. You can't be doing this. And so I try my best to kind of talk to people, like just sit down one on one, no matter what religion, what you do, because I'm not judgmental. I know certain people have gotten to know me, especially over some of the like different things I've done on my channel, like get to know me for my birthday. Some people didn't even know I was a Sunday school teacher. So it's like different things about me that I like people to get to know because if you want to come and talk religion with me, I'm more than open and willing. If you're not a religious person, I'm still willing to talk. I'm not judgmental. I want to get to know somebody for who they are. And if they want to open up about that, then that's great.
okay. I um I oh, how do you stay motivated during challenging times? Like me, I find trying to find content is hard. So when you're doing your show or your podcast, how do you stay motivated during those challenging times?
I think there's a twofold. You cannot be motivated, but you can be too motivated. And I think sometimes I'm too motivated. There have been times, 10 and Ruby and ARD are attest to, where I have been on camera and from the looks of it, I'm pushing through. I'm like, hey, everybody, welcome to the podcast. I'm having a good time. And then hours later, I'm in emergency surgery because they be like, you shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't have been doing that. You should have been on the way to the hospital. And I'm like, but I just felt like I had to do it because I'm a person. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. But I think part of me has, I've admitted on my channel, I wanted to quit because I'm not about the back and forth and the social media games that go on behind the scenes. That's not for me. I just want to help people. I want people to grow their channel, grow their business, grow if they want to grow as a person. I'm willing to help, but I just want people to understand that whole behind the scenes, this chatter stuff, that don't work for everybody. You never know who is in what place, and you might be pushing somebody off the edge. So that's why I have said I wanted to quit, and then people like Ten and Ruby and Auntie Ellen and them like, you can take a break, but you ain't gonna quit. This is not, ain't no quitting you. I'll be out there like, I want to quit, and they be like, no, no, you can't quit. You can take a break. We can break. You can break as long as you want to, but you're gonna come back. And eventually, I always came back.
That's true. That's true. I don't know what this thing is doing.
Which
I
one?
had everything that I needed.
And I always do that.
Yeah, and it's just I don't know what this thing doing. Mm, won't let me go. Okay, there you go. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy.
Oh, like when the tabs merge together. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
trying to see. I'm looking at you told me to do both have two tabs open and so it's throwing me off. And
yeah.
okay, 10 said exactly. No quitting, Delores.
She said, well, you better not quit. And there have been times where, and I openly admit it, there have been times where sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm listening to 10 on Wednesday, and I'm like, I feel like she preaching to me. I'm like, she hit my soul. Why is she talking to me like this? I was sitting in my closet just being like, no, Dolores, this is not what we're going to do. She be like, nope, 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 that's not what we're going to do. And I'd be like, okay. I believe that they have my best interest. You have to have some kind of social media friend. It's not friendship or associate, but somebody who is similar in the same status as you because they understand what you're going through.
That's true. That is true. Hey, CBR. And everybody else, I appreciate you all coming in. Please hit that like button. I would do the fireworks, but I'm not on my iPhone, so I can't. And we are talking to Delores. For those of you all who don't know her, oh my God, Delores is it's so much you can say about Delores. But one thing I can say off the top of my head, she's a patient person when it comes to helping people. And no matter how long it takes you to get something, Dolores will sit there and help you till you figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, she's still waiting on you to figure it out. So she do know all things text. And I've done been on the phone with Dolores, which I be trying to push her off the phone. She be like, no, Tampa, we gotta stay on this phone till we get it, Tampa. 4 5 hours. I'm like, Lord, Dolores, ain't you gotta go to sleep? I believe that's why I
That's how
be
I ended this morning with somebody. It was like 4 in the morning, and I was like, we're gonna get this, we got this, we got this. And then to see them actually get it and remember how to do the steps backward, I was like, I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do. By the time I laid down, I was like, I'm back up, ready to go to do what I needed to do today. So I'm glad to help people. I have learned over the years sometimes, and new content creators, if you have a business or you trying to develop a business, sometimes your entryway is great to have. It's great to do free work sometimes. It's like, okay, I free work is great, but sometimes people will drag it. And then at a certain point
yeah.
you have to put a cap on it. Like, okay, I have freed enough. If I know somebody's situation, I understand it and I can feel because I've been in that situation when I didn't have well, listen, I still don't have the money, but I have the money,
You
have the
sound like
product,
look, we just got through talking about that. I said we sound just alike.
have the money, have the products, have ever that thing is it's frustrating because you like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get to where everybody else get there. Listen, I have had the latest tech, highest platform, prices, all the rest of it, and stuff. My still stuff will still go down, and the people are like, "Well, what do you do?" That's what you. I think people are supposed to just reach back and help. Okay, well, mine went down. This is how I quickly fixed it. Or if you need help in this is how you quickly fix it. And I think some people don't take the time to want to even help somebody. And then if they want the help, they expect. Listen, I tell people all the time, the expectations I've learned lately is that people will believe that I'm at a higher price. They think I'm out here charging $300-$400. That I'm not that person. Like if you talk to me and you straight up and you honest with me and you can do the best you can, that's all I ask for. I don't want you to be like, well, Delores, I can't afford you. And then I see you in 9 other chats screaming about you got $100 against somebody.
Baby, now that's crazy right there.
Oh, you got a service? I can give you $100. I'm sitting in the backside of the chat. The bush is like, hold on now. You said you didn't have nothing. And so at that point, that's when I'm like, hold on, you couldn't even give me 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, none of that. So that's when I feel like people devalue you, or they feel like, for instance, 10 and I know a lot of things about tech. She knows about business. I've started some business stuff. If they can't afford her, they feel like, oh, well, I can afford Delores. That's the secondhand step of learning something from 10 is the learning from Delores. No, you still got to take your butt over there. I'm just here to help you. I can't do certain stuff, and I won't do certain stuff because that's not my ministry to be doing. Listen, I get your business started, I get you up and running, but when it comes to paperwork and stuff like that, you gonna have to call her. You can't call me.
That's true. Or find somebody that, that's, you know what, going somewhere that's cheap ain't always the best remedy.
It's
Because
not.
the true thing about that is you get what you pay for. If you want to go the easy route, come on now.
Yeah, and it's a lot of people who are starting up like when I was doing it and other people are doing it who really need their foot in the door. They do great work. They just need a foot in the door. Now, that doesn't mean they're gonna be with you to the end of the time. I've been rocking with the people I've been rocking with because they've been rocking with me. But doesn't mean I'm gonna be there like, let's say I'm gonna run their channel into the afterlife. No, we're not gonna do that. But at least they know they have me. I'm teaching them something. I'm not leaving them hanging. If they need something from me, listen, I've discussed before. If somebody need me, I don't care if I'm in a meeting. I don't care if I've been at doctor's appointments. I have even been in the hospital. If you need something from me, I got access to get it to you. And if I can't get it to you, by the end of the day, it's gonna be you gonna have it. True. Because I want people to have the best. I don't want to feel like I hindered something that they could get millions or hundreds of whatever dollars on. So yeah, people have said, "Hey, don't touch my live. Delores, you're in the hospital. Don't do this." And I'm up there like click, 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 and I'm because it's all in me not to just leave people hanging. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. And so I feel like not everybody is like that. Not everybody is passionate about what they do. I care. I want you to get the right information. I want you to go to the right place. If I can't do it, I know somebody else who can. And if I feel like I can do it, if I have enough time to figure it out, I will go to the ends of the earth and study to learn how to do it.
And that's and to be honest, that's a great person to have in your corner. Somebody that's willing to do it. And if you're literally taking your time out to offer your service to someone, it's a slap in the face for them just not to really want to pay attention and just try to learn. And me, for example, you already know Tampa ain't tech savvy. I ain't gonna even sit there and tell that lie. I don't know. I know how to turn my computer on, go to Google, search what I need to search, and that's it.
The other day when you said Chat GPT, I said, "Oh my God, she's learning something." Jesus, oh my God.
I know. Hey, girl, dad, Mike, thank you for wishing us happy Valentine's Day. And the compliment, we appreciate you. LGG, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. If I miss anybody, I am sorry. but charge it to my head, not my heart. Girl Dad says salute on patience. Guys, if y'all have any questions for Delores, put them in the chat so we can, she'll answer them if she can. Delores is an amazing gem to those she is connected to. Working with her is such a right, 10. Right. It is.
Listen,
You
I'm
know.
a, I'm I'm gonna say patience is something I am very much working on because my mouth is very slick. I'm generally the person that's like, you know what, mother, then all of a sudden they're like, ba 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 ba. So, and so have learned to like, I'm like, God, I want to be more patient. And I felt like, just like 10 said in their live, what you ask for, he gonna give it to you 10 times fold. And I be sitting there sometimes. Sometimes if I'm tired and it's late at night, I'm just linked over like this, and I'm like, yeah, so you click that over there and you do it right there. But I can't get mad because I've been the person who didn't know no better. But I know the pain of having to find out by myself. Nobody taught me this stuff. I had to learn this stuff on my own. Whereas I want to be a blessing to somebody to help them not have to go through that pain and struggle. Because I spent many a nights like, Canva, how do I download this? How do I share this? How can I copy this? What do I do with this? That's what the frustration came with early this morning was when you look up and they don't change some stuff and you like, oh, I gotta learn some more stuff. But
Hold on. Bag up. Rewind. Camera done changed something.
Yeah, they changed something.
I haven't even learned what they done put out.
It was early. It was about 4 a.m. I was finished a phone call. And I clicked on something. I looked up. I said, wait a minute. What's up down the side? They not change the side of it now. And I'm looking because when you go in and do the actual graphic, it's like got extra stuff on the side now. And I'm like, Canva. And then I went into the apps and I was like, they got more apps and more stuff. Because I just found out about a new app they had, Anytime POD, which does print on demand.
Yeah, I never heard of that one.
They connect to Spotify. It's a whole world. Listen, as a content creator, you can make money. It ain't gonna be a lot. You might make 50 on here, 100 there, 200 over here, 300, but you got money to be made from. And so you have to keep up with these platforms. You have to keep up with the rules and the regulations are because as you see, even Facebook is Meta. They run Instagram, Threads, and Facebook.
Okay.
So what they used to be okay with, they're not okay with it anymore. Tampa's theme song is okay on YouTube, but on Facebook it's not okay. Just like you all, well, my Twitch people, VPG just saw. I popped up in the middle of the live and put my Twitch on. That means if I was Tampa, I would play my intro and then add Facebook onto it. But she wants Facebook to feel the same experience. Some platforms like Streamlabs and Restream, you can stream to the Clock app, which we all know what that is. And stream just like you streaming the tick of the talk. Okay?
Oh, okay.
We call it because again, you're not supposed to promote other platforms.
Okay.
So that's something that can get you driving and talking. That's distracted driving. Anything that got to do with animals, too many children on a certain thing that's flaggable. People who use too many like AI talking head videos and you don't check that button, that get your channel taken. They got books and they come out with new stuff every month, and so you have to sit there and go on the website and just okay, so I see what they changed, and I got to figure out how to do this. And just like for some people who have been getting like the copyright thing, it's not even a copyright strike. They're just warning you. You used a piece of music. This creator is now getting paid for it in the Creative Commons. What you have to do is copy the information they offer you, put it in every description that you use this music in order not to get in trouble. But again, you can go into the YouTube studio and find 5 other songs that ain't got the CC on there that's not getting paid and use that. But it's just a cat and mouse game. Looping videos, they begin to want to catch those people. It's a big thing now. Every time you think you're ahead, they pulling you behind. And for those who think they cheating the system, you really not. I think even 10 talked about, I saw many people talking on many lives a couple of weeks ago. I bought promotions through YouTube. I bought promotions through Instagram. I bought promotions through this, and this. You paying money and you might get 10 followers. You don't spend $100 for 10 followers. When you could have did the same thing, shared your stuff out, went from platform to platform and got those same 10 followers.
Yeah, I noticed because um with when I told you about them doing that to the song on YouTube, I mean on FB, um, in turn reached out to Big Rooster to see if he could actually make me a beat for my
Yeah.
intro, and he told me that he can do it. It's just I've been playing it on FB for the longest, and then all of a sudden they just flagged it.
Yeah, they changed things. I got flagged on some shorts about some music that they gave me. And I thought it was mighty funny because it's like when I went to dispute, it's like, well, you doesn't you need to dispute. I'm like, so am I in trouble? They're like, it don't affect your channel, nothing. You still can play it. And I'm like, so what was the purpose of you telling me this?
Hey, Shawnee and my
Well,
urban gardener, welcome in.
uh, all that does is irritates people. It makes people not want to do certain stuff, and sometimes it makes people want to quit. But you have to learn the ins and outs, and you have to get with people who might learn the ins and outs. You have make it go viral. You got me, you got 10, you got a whole bunch of people who just that's what they do. We look for the new stuff. For me, I actually try to actively participate in the what you call those the polls and ads that YouTube asks you to be a part of, different things. That's the reason why for some people when I was like, "Hey, leave StreamYard," they were like, "Why?" And I was like, "Cause I can't quite tell you yet, but just leave." And then I waited until after I had the meeting with the StreamYard founders, and then went to the camera and go, "Hey, I just had this meeting. Run!" And everybody was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yeah," because I had been participating in different things that they were emailing me about. And then once I got the opportunity to meet with them face to face, I wanted them to know nobody wants to pay this. Everybody's trying to find a new platform. And essentially, they told me the same thing that when I asked on their live, they gave the same answer that they feel like their product is good enough where y'all will come back. And it was like, that's great. Well, that's what you want to do. Now, I've thought about coming back a couple of times, but they got one thing that's stopping me. I don't have that clock access like I do over there on Restream. I go live on
And
my
see,
platform. I go live on 5 platforms at a time, and one of them is Clock App.
okay, because I
So
tried to go.
you can go live. Some people, if you're not a content creator, there are I'm gonna say rabbit holes that you
Okay,
can go through to get to where you need to go to. If for YouTube, if you go into your um in your app, I don't forgot exactly the spot. If you scan your ID and you've had your channel at least 2 months, you got access to go live in your community post. For the Clock app, if you go to Streamlab or Restream, they can provide you access to go live even if you don't have 1,000 followers.
okay. I
So for
do
me,
know.
I go live with 100 and I think it's 61 right now. I was going live before I even got 100. And the podcast that I work for, they're live now on the Clock app and they got 16 followers.
I haven't been live over there because I thought I couldn't go live. And then I tried to do restream, I couldn't get it. So I
Yeah,
just went on here and went back to StreamYard, you know,
yeah
and then
it's gotten easier. They've done some changes to it. But overall, you just have to have a good computer. I think for me, mine's crash a lot because I like to do too much. I be having like floating background and
50.
6
You said
tabs open. My computer, my computer be like, no, no, we can't do all this. And I'm like, you gonna do it today? And they be like, crash.
okay. So this right here says, can you share a success story that made you proud?
Listen, my girl Ruby is in here, and I love Ruby with all my heart. And I feel like she's close to 500, and every day I scream at her like, "You gonna do it?" But like when I started, me and her were both like, "We gonna start a channel," and we never did it. And then the next year we were like, "We're gonna do it," and we did it. But I didn't take it as serious. But I was helping her, and I was like, "Okay." And so I was like, "Oh, let's learn Canva. I'm gonna show you Canva." And so when she started doing Canva, I was like, listen, she'll tell you the moment I saw her do a video, and I was like, I didn't do that thumbnail. I didn't do that background. I was like, you don't need me. You don't need me no more. Why? And she was just like, I learned it. I learned how to do it. Now sometimes I'm like the old person, you ask them to do something. Every once in a while she'll throw me a bone and be like, hey, you want to do this thumbnail? And I'm like, you miss me. You really miss me. Like, they're just, we be laughing because when I showed her how to do StreamYard and all those things, she learned how to do that stuff herself.
Okay.
And so it's like once I told her, again, she's not she's not that technical person. So we did it 2, 3, 4 times. I even ran one of her lives for her. But afterwards, I would wake up and she'd be live, and I was like, you like I was taking it back, but I was proud. I was like, she did it on her own. But then it's like when your kids leave the house, you just like, but they don't need me no more. I was a little hurt, but I was like, well, Ruby, she got it. And I'm proud of her. Definitely proud of Auntie Ellen, because I'm like, if I was her age, I'd be like, I ain't doing nothing. No more nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, it's time
But
to
she
for
learned,
me
she
to.
learned She learned how to do it in her thumbnails. She starts and stops her own lives. She does that. She does her shorts. She does all of that stuff. And if she doesn't know how to do it, she'll ask me. We'll get on Zoom and I can show her. And then the next time I see her do it, I'll be like, it's a proud feeling to see. Even when Tampa did, like, she's like, look at my Valentine's Day thing in the back. I was like, oh, girl, you don't learn how to do that. And like that,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
makes me happy to know that you all are learning something, because I'm a big believer. For most people who don't know, I got a lot of health conditions. If I'm not here, you need to learn how to do this yourself. Now,
exactly.
and I don't mind doing it for you, and especially I don't mind doing it if I'm getting paid. But if you need to also learn how to do this for yourself, because I might not be available. I'm gonna clarify that, because I'm always available, but I'm just sometimes it might not be the highest priority. If somebody is having a live and I'm running a live, that might hold more priority than me having to hold your hand to make a thumbnail. So that's okay. And sometimes you'll see me, if I'm on my live, I will either we'll start playing games or I'll black out if somebody got an emergency question, because I don't want nobody to ever feel like, oh, I can't do this and she left me hanging. No, I can answer your question pretty quick. I can text you what you need to know, or I even have a video or something I can send you to show you what you need to do. But it's it's not that hard. Technology is made to help people, not hurt people. And I think that's the bad conception it gets. They're like, well, technology is bad. Technology damages people. Human beings do the same thing. And we weren't made for that either.
True. That's true. That is so true. I figure I need to learn how to do it. Um, because it's better when you know how to do something, because your vision can come to life.
Yes.
If you're trying to get help from somebody else, they can't see your vision. They're not in your mind. So it's good to take notes. So the more you practice, the better you become. I felt proud when Delores recognized that I changed my banner.
I was like, should I listen,
I put the banner up and she was like, Tampa, I didn't know you changed the banner. I was just
listen,
playing around with Tampa.
everybody learns from somebody and something. I think sometimes the problem is that somebody learned something from you. They but and it's like, oh, today I'm doing a live about the letter A, and then tomorrow you're doing a live about the letter A. The next day I'm doing the letter Z, you doing the letter Z, and it's like, hey, can I just get a little credit right here? Can I get a
Exactly.
little credit? Just say I saw this on such and such. And that's why I'm big on giving people their props at the end of my lives, because I want to promote people who I am a part of their memberships, that I'm cool with them and they're my friends and they give out good content. I always shout them out, even in these types of interviews. I shout them out because, listen, I don't do all the things. I can do a lot, but I can't do a lot. I'm not cooking like Ruby. I'm not up here guiding you spiritually or poems like Ruby. I'm not walking your hand through business paperwork like 10. I'm not giving you lemons like juicing with Jay. I'm not doing none of that.
Yeah,
And so everybody deserves their credit. And if I got an idea or something came from me learning something or seeing something, I always acknowledge it. Even if I don't remember who it is, I'm like, I saw this somewhere and it made me think of, this is what we should do today for a tutorial.
I'm listening.
Oh, no,
I was speaking to Laura.
yeah,
Tan
I saw
said
Lord Kirby
just
say,
just a little bit of credit. Yeah, I was
yeah,
listening. I was just speaking to Laura. I was just trying to type instead of interrupt you talking, and I'm just speaking in the chat.
oh, no. Listen,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm long winded, sometimes I'm not. It's the church girl in me.
Baby,
The
ain't
church
nobody
girl let me be a little winded sometimes.
look, ain't nobody no long winded than me. Cause Tampa like making people laugh. If I can make you laugh, I don't have no problem. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm beginning to get a little silly on my channel, and it started from uh, I revealed for my birthday, like one of my birthday things, that I love Snapchat, and I send my friends and people I know these funny videos, and I suggested, because Ruby does the same thing, that she just put it on her channel, and she was like, "Oh, I'm doing good. Won't you do it on your channel?" I was like, "Nope, not gonna do it on my channel. Not that ain't gonna be me." And then and then it was like, okay, I think it was the day before 2025. I was like, I'm just gonna put a couple of these out and just see how it go. And then it went good, and then it went great. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna every week just drop 2 or 3 of these little silly videos on my shorts and see how it go. And it's been going great. So I'm like, I don't try to offend people or anything. I just try to be goofy. And sometimes it's in the beginning it was pointed at Ruby, because she had I don't know if you seen a Miss Potato Head,
Uh-huh.
and she had like a one string ponytail, and I had Batman. I had Batman respond to her saying he could save a lot of things, but he can't save her hair. That's
Wow.
how it started, and we just started back and forth and saying different things. And so it's you can have fun here on content creating. You don't have to be locked in a box. Just like
Yeah,
you saw
that's
earlier, I had a new subscriber come because he saw me doing the watch alongs. And so for the
okay.
watch alongs, what you normally do is everybody get up, we on the same thing at the same time, but we all got different perspectives live in the moment. So I might think this character is bad. He might think this character is good. We talking, going back and forth. I'm talking to you on screen, but he's talking in the chat. So we getting to interact and have fun together.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the what's the name that you were saying, because I remember you was telling me that we can do that for movie night.
Yeah.
And
What you'll do is tell everybody where you can find it. You all start at the same time. So you wait a little bit and then everybody starts at the same time. So if you say I'm starting at 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, everybody should be on that, watching it at the same time. So when you say, "Oh, did you just see that character hit that lady or hit that man?" They'll be like, "Yeah, I can't believe that happened." And they talking in the chat. And so they're really interacting with you. You're sitting there watching it. They can't hear it, they can't see it, but you are all on the same page. And so
okay,
when I started doing YouTube, that's what I was doing, was interacting in the chat with people who were doing the watch along.
okay, yeah, we're gonna have to try that. So far, because some people have been watching the movies, I do know everybody have a life. You know what I'm saying? If you can watch
Yeah,
it, you can watch it. If you can't, that's fine as well. But when you come in the chat, just know it's gonna be some spoiler alerts if you have not watched it.
that's why I said once in a while when you do it that way, it'll be fun because people do come in your chats. So like they might have missed the movie, but they got time to go over beginning, middle, and end. So if they were able to sit with you and in their house watch and type, that would be fun because it's like we all getting to interact at one time. Nobody's missing something. And then at the end, if you do want to have a talk about it the next week, that kind of extends it a little further.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean, the two that we did, both of them was tear jerkers.
Yeah, you
Um,
trying to make everybody cry. I started watching that. I said, thugs can't cry like this. Not gonna do that.
but the one that everybody's getting ready to watch for the 20, is it the 26th?
Yeah.
God's Compass. You
Oh
might as
yeah,
well
I already got a people that somebody. I was like, can't be
yeah,
me.
you
Can't
might
be.
as well get ready to get a whole box of Kleenex. Hey, Nikki, I was just gonna say, Nikki said she ain't got no more Kleenex in her house.
Listen, nope. I can't be doing that.
But God's
You ain't
Compass,
gonna have my baby up here talking about big baby. No.
yeah, God's Compass is one of those. And then the one that I watched tonight, I had so much tears in my eyes that I was like, I don't even know if I want to tell everybody to watch this movie. It's on YouTube for free. She said all out. But I'm gonna tell
Listen,
you the name of the movie because then everybody can think about if they want to watch this one after we watch the next. We already got everything lined up.
yeah.
Come on now, I don't need you telling me that. It's called "The Girl Who Believes in Miracles."
Yeah, that sounds like a Hallmark tear jerker right there.
Oh, it was a tear. Delores, it was a tear jerker. I mean, I literally cried. Hold on, let me take a picture. Show the picture of. So, Nikki, you can tell me if y'all want to do this one as well. It's on YouTube for free.
And for those who are not used to me, when I cut my camera off, I'm drinking water or something because I don't. Y'all ain't gonna catch me with my mouth open and still frame that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna be able to do it. Dude, I don't seen it happen to too many people.
It's this one right here, guys.
Oh yeah, that's very much Hallmark.
Yeah, it's The Girl That Believes in Miracle, and I cried through half of the movie.
You know you're gonna cry when they put them up in the clouds. That's the sign. It's the sign that they're gonna put them up in the clouds. It's already
Yeah.
over with at that point.
It was a beautiful movie. I think after we watch Left Behind, then that might be another movie. Unless somebody else come up with another suggestion.
I'm gonna need you to have a
Janet
good
said
classic.
movies that make you cry. Nope. Sometimes, literally, to be honest, I've been watching these movies because of my journey that I've been on. And when you build a relationship with God, you're not building it for nobody else. You're building it for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I've been watching those particular type of movies. Yeah. And the one that I watched before that is called I Am Gabriel. And everybody was making prayer mats. He had the whole town making prayer mats so they can get on their knees and pray to God. So that touched me. And I was like, yeah. I ain't got no more tissue. Need I might have to buy some handkerchiefs so I can use those.
Costco buy some tissues. No, I can't be doing that. Listen, Lord, when the Lord moves you, sometimes it be like, listen, y'all saw me when last time I was on Tampa. I was like, cut the camera off. Nope, you ain't gonna see me cry. Nope. Ain't no.
I was like, where the Delores go? She did.
I was like, hey, I did that on my channel too. I was like, somebody, I think it was you. You came and was like, how's your mama doing? I was like, she camera off. No, can't do it.
You know I'm gonna ask. Because I'm still wondering about Sweet Thumb. I hadn't heard from him since October. Nobody has heard from him.
Nobody has, and I've asked some people, and nobody's seen them in the chats, and so I don't know what's going on. I'm just praying for.
Yeah, I'm praying too that he's all right, and maybe he just took a break from social media, because I haven't even seen Sunday Backyard Farmer. Have anybody seen him?
Sometimes you have to take a break mentally because it's a little bit stressful. That's why I say to people, like even when I was talking to Tampa, sometimes use these technology. I know people are weary of technology, but use it. Sometimes it'll be your best friend to kind of save some time, save that overload. You don't got out of work or you've been at home, and if you're sick, and then just all of a sudden you up here doing 99 years of research on something. It really takes a toll, and especially when you do 99. 10 was tested at. You do 99 years of research, and then you get on live, and none of the things you plan on talking about doing or having it works out for you, and then you frustrated. For those who don't know, that I had a 5-minute video come out today. I did that thing 60 times.
Wow.
61, I said, you know what? It's gonna be what it is. You can't see it. I don't care. Here you go. Click, just upload and go ahead and go. Go on. Listen, Valentine Day was the main day I wanted to make sure that video come out. It's just a review. Go ahead and go on about yourself. But some people really get upset if it doesn't come out because this content, this channel, these things are their babies. They put in time. Like I said, I think during this discussion on Monday, you putting time and money behind it. Some of us are putting money behind this. We might
True.
not be making money, but we putting money behind this. Whether it's not the giveaways, the platform services that we own, the things that we buying to make sure we can see, we doing watch alongs and stuff like that. Some of us, like me, put money into the games we play on our channel. So it's a lot of money. You're not making anything. You're doing it because you want to see people happy or enjoying themselves. And then it doesn't work like you want it to. It makes you be like, why am I doing this? I can be in my bed and be happy.
Exactly.
So some people just leave or family things happen and it makes you leave. But it depends on what's going on. Because sometimes I could be working on something and it be 6 hours, like I done worked on it, I done planned it to the T, I done got the notes, I done got everything. I'm recording and then King come running down here, yogurt! And I'm like, I just went through, I done went through like 10 hours trying to figure this out. Like I was 2 minutes away from being done and you got to start all over again. So those types of things will make people frustrated. But what I tell people is sometimes the imperfection is what works the best.
That's true. That is true. That is true. So I just know, did I speak to everybody? Guys, if you have not subscribed to Delores, her link is on the screen. I
I
don't
be
know
wanting to do the little move when I be doing on my channel. It's so cheesy.
what.
It's a little okay. First of all, if you all haven't seen when I first went on Tampa, very first time, I had the little pigtails and stuff on. That was from a Halloween picture when I went online because it's a little Asian wrestler. She's cute and she pretends to cry when she fights grown men. And she has a pizza cutter. And she goes out there and she just woo. And then when she's about to get in trouble, her favorite move is to go like this. Like I'm just cute. Don't fight me. I'm cute. And so ever since I've been on YouTube, I do the hi, I'm Delores, just a pink girl. And I just started doing it. And everybody's like, Delores, why do you keep doing that? So even if you see on my channel when J News be like, and Delores, I'm like, pink girl, I just keep doing it over and over again. And so every time Tampa says Delores, I'm like,
I know. I know.
see all of me just hit that little cute pose she be doing.
Yeah, you just got to be you. I've learned so much over the years that I've always put myself in a box to make sure everybody else is fine, or put myself in a box to make sure that I'm doing what other people want. After 2020 happened, I said, Tampa ain't about to be in nobody else's box. You get what you get. You like me or you don't.
Listen, it's
Yeah.
you can go around the world, and I'll tell people some people my story. Where like after my grandmother got killed, it was like, I know God, this ain't what you wanted me to go through, okay? And so I was like, I'm gonna go to a different religion. And then I would go there, and then we would start talking about something. I'm like, this sounds like the Bible. Let me go to another religion. I'm learning about them, and then like they'll say something. I'm like, I learned that in the Bible. Let me go to another. And by the time I had circled all the places I could circle to, I stopped and thought, okay, I'm gonna go to church. I went to a new church, and the first time I went, it was like he was talking to me, and I wanted to join. My mom was like, "Give it some time." The second time, I knocked her out the way, and I was like, "I'm gonna join church." Oh, hallelujah! I was like, having a moment, having a moment. That's what I was like. They Sunday school teacher. I was out feeding the homeless. I was just out there just. I was like, "Oh, this is just Christ like Jesus. Oh, help me!" And I realized that no matter where I went, I end up coming back to where I needed to be. And sometimes you might need to take a break, like I said earlier. But
Mm-hmm.
if you truly, this is what you meant to do, and you like to help people, and you like to not give people knowledge, you're gonna come back to where you need to be.
That's true. Like I took a break. Like I ain't got no bills from Uber. For
Listen, you needed that break. You needed
3 weeks.
that
Knowing I needed to go to work. I just went back to work full time 2, 3 days ago.
break. But see, sometimes you need that break because you be on it. If somebody keep pushing you to the edge, eventually you're gonna fall off in the wrong direction. Whereas if you see you close to the edge and you just wait, you can back up and turn around and keep it moving. Some people don't get that opportunity. Some people, you never know who takes things personally. That's why I said I don't like the chippering and all the rest of that, because sometimes you never know what a person is going through, and what you doing might hurt them and cause them to do something that they can never take back.
That's true. That's true. Hey, Bayou. What to
Hey,
do? What to
about
do?
you?
Bayou sugar. um, so question. What advice? It's not over, but it's just one of the questions.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't gonna ask that one. Because look, we ain't gonna ask that one. Okay. What's your personal motto or favorite quote? Do you have a favorite quote?
Oh, Ruby about to die because she already know this. And Ted do too. I have a favorite quote, y'all. It listen, it's a little bit of the meanness in me that comes out when I say it, but just don't take it personal. But you ain't gonna have nothing till you do right by me. Listen, I feel like my God don't play about me, okay? I feel like that. Deep down in my soul, my God don't play about me. And I feel that. So the color purple, I
Yeah.
know you ain't gonna have nothing till you do right by me. I
But you
feel
know,
that in my spirit.
Delores, you got to do the fingers.
Yeah, I do that every time. You ain't gonna have nothing till you do right by me. I do it every time, every single time.
You know, mine is life is what happens when you're busy making plans.
Yeah.
That
That's
actually
that's a
resonated with
nice wholesome one. Mine is I'm gonna let you know
me.
when you step on me. Listen, and I said it the other day. I listen when you wake up thinking about me and you ain't brushed your teeth, you ain't ate, and I irritate your soul that bad, I get an enjoyment out of it because that means I have pressed on your neck and I'm shaking together all the things that you don't like about me. So until
True.
you do right by me, you ain't gonna have nothing. You ain't gonna see nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Listen, you can't talk bad about somebody, mistreat somebody, use somebody, and then expect to go on and do your life better. Mm-mm.
This what trips me out. You talk crazy about somebody, you mistreat them, you do this, and then you got the nerve to say, God gonna bless me.
Yes.
I be like, really?
Oh
You
no, my favorite thing is they mistreat you and then turn around and be like, "Can you help me?" Who? Who is helping you? Can't be me.
what
I,
what
listen,
woman go over and say what she said before she said that to that you know, pointing them fingers at her?
uh, Somebody you gonna learn
You
today.
say, what have you done for me? I ain't never asked you for nothing. Not even your sour ass hand in marriage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what
I be
makes
wanting to
you
see. Look, it's too of a YouTube, but if I could do the image of the oh, and she hit the table and be like, listen, I would do that every time, every.
I
I'm
know.
feeling in my spirit, y'all. See, Tiffany don't understand. I used to say, "Hey, give me what I'm worth," and some people didn't give me nothing, and I said, "You know what? See, she know." Because I used to say it behind the scenes, but now I say it on camera because I feel it that deep in my spirit.
Yeah.
That you have to tell somebody. Listen, you ain't gonna. I know my God don't play about me. I don't know he play about you, but he don't play about me.
He don't
Okay?
play about me. I be tripping on people. I be like, y'all really think y'all getting away with stuff?
Like he don't see it. I might not see it, but he don't. He definitely sees it. And listen, I try my best to be the calm, holy one, like my friend Ruby, who sticks beside my side when I go off on people. But sometimes you have to let people know there's a time and a place and a space to do the stuff you do. And if
That's
you
true.
do it in my channel, we got a problem.
That's true.
You can't
That's true.
I tell people all the time, your channel is your house. You don't let nobody just come in and wipe their feet all on your carpet and put their feet on their couch like they Dave Chappelle. And it's okay. It's not.
Yeah. My Renaissance grandmama told me that when I first got started, she said, this is your channel. You don't let nobody control your channel. At the end of the day, you have to answer for what goes on your channel.
Yeah. And
So,
that's another thing. Some people, it depends on who you trust and who you. I've been entrusted in some people to run their channel. That means their YouTube, some of their social medias, they like live streaming platform that they on. That is something I don't take lightly because I know I want to turn this eventually into something where it's a money maker.
true.
I can't afford bad reputations. I can't afford that she just screwed me over, messed me over. I can't afford that. And I also tell people, once you get to know me and you want to work with me, if you want a contract, cool, that's fine with me. But I put my all into making your dream come true. Your face, your logo, your name is everywhere. I could strike it, but what's the purpose of that? I now got content ownership of something that I don't want with your face on it. So at a certain point, you have to know who you're working with. If you're working with people you're not friends with, or you're not cool with, or you don't have any kind of rapport with, I wouldn't give them that type of access. If you know somebody and you know they got a good heart and they just doing this to be helping you, that's cool because you always can change it. You can always drop them off the channel. You can always, if they mess up something. But for me, I have a schedule. I get up every week. I go through this and this and this. Sometimes people's comments come to my phone. I ask them, hey, did you see your comment? Do you this and this and that? If their lives are not up, hey, are you going live this week? Is your monetization set? Is everything set up? Do you need a thumbnail? Do you need this? That's all done. And once I'm done there, if I'm busy, all I have to do is just check in the chat. Like Miss Shirley, there have been times where people have called me and be like, hey, Delores, Miss Shirley looking for you. And I'm like, I'm asleep. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me call her real quick. And I call her because I know she needs me. Or if I see like Auntie Ellen chat, if I see Delores like 3 or 4 times and I see her click her camera on and off, I know she needs me. So at that point, it's like you have to have a rapport with people because I have learned to do certain things all on live by myself, but it's hard for people to do everything. You got to check the chat. If something happens, if somebody gets accidentally blocked, you got to go into the YouTube studio. You got to fix the thing. If your StreamYard is acting up, you got to fix that because somebody has to be in there to actually, before you drop off because it'll cut the whole live off. Those are the things that people can't do unless they have somebody that can help them. And most likely, if you're, I appreciate her too because she listen, she be learning, and I'm like, she pick it up, and I was like, because initially, even like if you had like, for instance, when she had surgery, her first post came from me. She texted me, let me know what she wanted to say. and I posted it for her. Then she asked me, "Hey, how do I do the post where I can do it myself and do the where I can do pictures and stuff?" I told her how to do it, and then for then on, she picked it up. How do you start the live? I told her a couple of times. She picked it up. Those are the things that I appreciate because I see her actively wanting to do it herself, learning how to do it herself, and she's not being like, because she could, and she probably know. She'll be like, "I don't feel like doing it, Delores," and I probably would do it.
Yeah, I know because the day I was going, I ain't gonna say the speed limit. and I was listening to Chat. I said, now these people keep on speaking to me. I can't speak to them. I'm going such and such mile. So I was like, dang, Delores, can you tell them folks Tampa drive? Because I didn't know if my rentals were looking.
The funniest thing is she said, "Can you tell them that I'm driving, Delores?" I said, "Okay." And then I hit enter and she said, "You type that so fast. How did you do that?" I was like, "I just be clicking and I heard you and I was typing as I heard you."
Yeah, because I know if my Renaissance grandmama see me typing and anybody chatting, I'm going 80, 90 miles down the highway. She about to come through the phone on me like Ghost Dad.
Yeah, it's like it depends on what you want, how you help people. For me, it's I need to have a Zoom meeting with you. We need to have a conversation. What you trying to do, what you plan on doing. Um, Even like somebody recently, okay, we got these 3 things I need you to start off first. You need to find the social media. If you want to do Canva, you need to do Canva. For most people who want to work with me and feel like Canva is not their thing, I talk about Canva, but I have CapCut, I have Microsoft Clipchamp, I have all these different apps. I can't depend on one app because if I put my whole heart in one app, then it might go away or might get messed up. Just like social media streams, I tell people get accounts, even though you might not use it, because the StreamYard goes from 45 to 88, or go from 88 to 200. You need to find somewhere else to go.
True. That's true. Yeah, that's most definitely true. Because even though with the stream, now I do know for a fact, Evermux, I ain't never used Evermux.
Listen, I'm very technical, but even that I use that with the podcast, and one of my co-hosts decided to pop up, and it took me a minute and a half to add a box, to smooth it around, to put it in position. And at that moment, I was like, "This ain't the platform y'all gonna choose. I know this ain't it."
Exactly.
They was like, because they were like, "But we kind of like it," and I was like, "Listen, if I'm not here, who gonna move these boxes around?" They were like, "Yep, this ain't the platform for us." I was like,
I know.
Restream is better for businesses and people who like the StreamYard kind of platform. For those who don't know, once you get on a $19 plan, you can do live sales. If you're an affiliate for like Amazon or anything, you can sell live.
Labs, right? I mean,
Restream.
Restream.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can sell live. You can also sell your merch live. You can have your buy me a coffees or your Cash App QR codes in the corner. Those are available for you to use.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that I don't know, and I'm slowly playing around with certain things, but I'm still trying to learn StreamYard. I got buttons on StreamYard like, what this for? And then Delores was like, girl, you know you can do pre-recorded videos. I was like, for real? That's what that's for?
Yeah, most people don't take the time to even ask her to learn that, like, little bitty stuff. Like when you say, "What's this button?" I'm like, "Oh, okay." Some people will be like clicking the button and then clicking the button and clicking the button and clicking the button. I'm like, "Hey, you know that button is for like pre-show," and they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't know," and I'm like, "You could have just asked. You just clicking it, trying to figure out what it's gonna do, and if you had to ask it." But some people they probably won't let them do it, and so
I'm listening. I'm typing.
oh no, so that's the thing about it. Social media is a wide range. You can make a good amount of money if you just follow the rules and keep it going. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Canva is, once you get into it, okay, the basics of it is if you learn how to make a thumbnail, that's the same thing you're gonna do for videos. QR code. You just gonna do the same kind of pattern. Either you're gonna pick a template or you're gonna make it from scratch and you're gonna put some stuff together and it's gonna be how you want to. Now Dream Labs helps you make fancy backgrounds. So like the background for the thumbnail that we're on, the hearts and stuff. Tampa likes green. I like pink. I wanted some hearts. And so Dream Labs, I was like, I just need some pink and green hearts. And they were like, well, what type of pink and green hearts? Do you want it to look like it's in a movie? Do you want it to be realistic? Like it's popping off the screen? It gives you so many options to do. And now they have other stuff and other apps, which I don't know. Let me see if I can share on your screen.
Miss
They
Shirley
have,
said she wants to try Canva next.
yeah. And Miss Shirley, you know I got you. We're gonna do Canva. Because Auntie Ellen started doing Canva and stuff, and she was playing around and doing some stuff. And I was like, listen, I'm so proud.
Can you
Listen,
share
when you,
it on there or do I need to do
yeah,
it?
I got it. I was
Okay.
looking to make sure the button. It's been so long. I gotta open my Canva first, the app, because I'm used to using the app.
Yeah, but because
There
I
are
was like,
many.
"Oh, I'm gonna surprise the, I'm gonna surprise Delores tonight. I'm gonna set my background to a Valentine Day."
Listen,
Mhm.
I try to do all types of weird backgrounds of me. I was working on something and then turned around and stopped. That's the only good thing about Canva is like you can always go back and pick up where you left off.
That's true.
Window, Canva, share. Did it share it? Okay, I think it did. Let me go back and make sure. I always got to go back and you got to add it to the screen. There we go. Okay, so this is Canva, and these are the apps.
Hold
That's why I
on.
said
Okay.
they add and take away apps. Well, not they don't take away. They add. They just they about to beat me into a submission with all these apps where you can do anything. They got them in section like workplace, which you could do like AI presenters, which just means like you're talking, but the AI person is moving. Google Ads, which will be good for some of you monetized channels. The Google Drive, the SharePoint, they got the emails. You can actually post your designs directly from Canva to whatever social media you want to, like Twitter and X and stuff like that. Um, Also, if you want to know about, a lot of people are like, how do you know some of these weird days you put up for calendar? They have a calendar on here, which is a content planner that lets me know, like, I miss Cancer Day, but Valentine's Day, I knew it was today. They have 2 days on the 17th, which is President's Day and Random Acts of Kindness. So that's how you can actually figure out, okay, which holidays or which things I'm going to do within that month and plot and plan them. If you're a business, you can make product photos. So take a picture, you can make it how you want to, and put it where you can put it on the website where people can see it. Mock-ups or things that you can put your designs on shirts, cups, mugs, tablets, watches, different things where you can put on your website where it makes it more accessible.
Okay. So
And you
that's
can also
like
print
when
some of
I,
your stuff. Yeah.
so that's
Huh?
like when I want to go and make me some merch. That's where I go to
Yeah.
mock-ups.
Well, mock-ups is where you would go to like after you've made the design and stuff to
Okay.
kind of show people what it might look like on the front or the back of a shirt, or if it's a piece of paper right there, different things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Little stars, little banners. So it makes it look uh on your website where they can click it and be presentable. So then
Ruby said Campbell better get a sponsoring for my sister.
listen, I wish
They
they
need to
would.
sponsor you, honey.
I wish they would. Come on down. I'll take that money. You can give me a free thing because listen, I've been paying for this thing.
I know
Uh,
what you mean.
Share, like they said, they can share to different places. As you all seen before, it has Shopify connected to it, so you can do your designs connected to your Shopify studio for those who do use Shopify. They also have another company called I just said their name. Anytime POD, which is print on demand. But you have to have their top level service with Canva to do it. So that top level is, I think, is $33 a month. But they also help print, do taxes, and all of that stuff. I tell people you can just do a, a makeshift like cart if you want to, or you can use Square. Square is easy website to build. And plus, you can get a Square reader on your phone, and they'll give you a plug-in Square reader to use for free. Um, these are all just pretty much all the apps that they have. If you are looking for an app for something, you're definitely going to find it. Make QR codes, bingo cards, the little spin wheels that we make out the wheel website. They have that now here. It's any and everything. You can make crossword puzzles, everything with the app here in Canva, as you
Oh,
see.
okay. So that's something they just added. That's what you were talking
Uh-huh.
about.
Yeah,
Okay.
they added new stuff. So
Ben
like,
said facts.
yeah, and so you can even make a headshot. So you can take a headshot at home, and just kind of edit the background, and they have an app that make it look like a headshot. I tell people, don't use the music on these platforms, even on like Restream or StreamYard that's built in there, because a lot of these platforms, if you decide you no longer want this, then they could strike the music that they provided you, because you're no longer paying for the service. So that's why I don't use any of that music. Now, if you're using it for like private use, then yes, but like any social media, I wouldn't do it. So the thing on this is that they added this over here on the side. They just add new stuff all up and down the side of the camera. You can now do captions onto your thing. I have Microsoft Clip Champ, so I do captions and stuff in there. Also, if you've ever been on my channel recently, the black lady who does deaf sign language for do thank you and don't forget to like and subscribe comes off of my Microsoft Clip Champ.
Is that the updated version or is that the same one for the $15 one?
Same one for the $15 one.
Okay. Okay. And said, never thought about it as a business. I was thinking hobby. First time I saw you, I said that this might be a thing to take more seriously. What you think?
Yeah, because you can make money from this. This is if you let's say your gardening, selling seeds or giving your information out. People really want those things, so you can listen. There are many ways to get paid. If you're making a video for YouTube, most people don't know you can have a podcast. Like my podcast is on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. We're gonna do some more. The wrestling podcast, you can actually start earning money there. You can open a Patreon, make money there. You don't have to always depend on YouTube to be the one to get you I got to get 3,000. I got to, because if your information is good, anybody will follow you anywhere you go.
True. That is true.
So you can have what they call webinars, or like I have Canva. If I wanted, not Canva, Zoom. If I had a Zoom meeting, I can invite people. I could have them pay to sit down and have a one-on-one conversation to work to do something. That's an opportunity. Also, for some people, I just did it recently. A giveaway. When you do giveaways, the best thing sometimes is to give away your time, because if you're doing something like, for instance, Francesca won me being able to sit down and work on her channel for a whole day. Like, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna do what she want me to do, how she want me to do it. Give her the designs, the videos, the this, the that, to set up her channel, because that is something valuable. Like your information, your seeds, your whatever you do on your channel is valuable. I've been trying to get my good sis, both of them, Ruby and the Educated Natural, to write a book. The Educated Natural, because she be spitting facts 99.9% of the time. One time she be hurting my feelings when her team beat my team, but that's okay. I'm gonna get over. Okay, but but other than that, she is really good, and I think her book will help a lot of people. Ruby, it will be a cookbook because Ruby cooks. She put her foot in everything, and I appreciate people who can take what they like or what they love and turn it into a business. If like Tampa likes to paint. Tampa can sell her paintings. Tampa can have art classes. Tampa can make money. That's
Oh, you so sweet.
listen, listen.
Look,
Everybody
Tampa
got a
is
talent. Is whether or not you want your talent to be monetized. Yes, you can still help people. I still help people, but do I like to get paid? Yes.
mm-hmm.
So
Fact.
that doesn't mean that everybody has to be charged. You don't have to charge everybody out the wazoo. You don't have to get 90 things to make a business. You can get a couple of things for a couple of dollars, or some of these things you can get for free and make it into a business.
That's true.
Because with Canva, I can make labels, I can print on bags, I can do anything else. They have art classes. Some people have art classes and some people have them a part of memberships. Some people have, that's what the thing about it, even with memberships, they offer you something that they don't offer everybody else. So if I say, hey, my membership is on my channel is that you get a one-on-one with me, that's something that somebody else has to pay for, but because but they take, you're paying for it, but you won't pay as much as they do. You getting a one-on-one with me, I'm working with you one-on-one, and it might be the first level is we'll just do intros and outros. The second level might be we're going to do, major videos and different things like that. So those are the things you have to think about when doing this stuff like this. Is what do I want? That's what I tell everybody in the first place. What do you want from your channel? And if you say, oh, well, I want it to be a business, well, what is that business? Oh. I can say I want to be a butterfly, but how do I become one?
So Ann said, Delores, you through with the sharing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
you got to stop it.
Because when I stopped it before, I saw it come up, and I was like, I don't see us. I think you
I
got
don't
it as an
see us
overlay.
neither.
You got it as an overlay.
Baby, bye. How you do that?
It's on the. There you go. And
to let you know, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, and say so. Would I have to come with a plan? Come up with a plan.
you don't have to come with an exact plan. For me, it could be, let's say you come to me, I would say, what do you want from your channel? We got to start from a beginning. And then from that, it's, okay, I want to do gardening. I want to talk about seeds. I want to do this. Okay, so now I know where you want to go. Now do you want to go live? You want to go live? Then we got to talk about a streaming platform. Do you want graphics, or you just want to be you in the garden and nothing else? You don't want no intro, no outro, nothing. Well, if you do, then we got to talk about how you need to get a graphic, app to do it. Whether now, do you want to do a lot? You have to pay for it. If you don't care about doing a lot, you just want to do the free plan, that is something for you to do. But then after that, it's like, so next step, well, do you want to make this a business? Are you selling stuff from your garden? Well, what do you need to sell stuff from your garden? Well, you need labels, you need stuff like that. Then it's like goes back to, okay, if you're on a free plan, are you just gonna do like regular schmegular labels, or are you gonna do fancy labels, and then you need to go up on the plan? That's what the step by step is like. You leading down the road to get to where you be at, because everybody just thinks about the end. They don't never worry about the details in between. Like for instance, I know that you have to file paperwork. You need if you want to make this business LLC, you need to do all these things. At that point, when you get to the point where after we done got past the graphics and it's time for you to do paperwork, I look at you and go, hey, you might want to call 10. Okay, you might want to get on over there, membership over there. You might want to talk to her in her inbox because she can lead you to the finish line. I've gotten you to the 50 yards because I have never done that. The business I work with had all those things and came to me and needed social media and graphic help.
You Delores, can you type your email address in there?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the weirdest thing when I type it in there. Everybody gonna be like, "What?"
If anybody wants to reach out to Delores about Canva or anything pertaining to their channel, reach out to her through her email. Go to her channel if you want to be a part of her family because she's awesome. You're missing out if you don't go over there. Is it
Yeah,
this one right here?
yeah, because it's a Zoom mail, so they instead of doing Gmail, they call themselves Zmail, and I'm like,
Okay.
"Oh, okay."
Okay. So that's her Z mail. Not
You know,
email, but her Z mail. So I have
yeah.
two more questions and then we're gonna wrap this thing on up because I enjoyed you. So
Thank you.
the first one is what's one thing most people don't know about you?
Oh, it's a lot because a lot of the times I slip stuff in and don't say nothing. Um, I will. I'll just out of the blue say something and they'll be like, "Oh, um, I don't know. We've been through that. I like Snapchat filters. I am. I'm a natural born uh, slick mouth person. That just always been in me. Uh, and who is it used to be a Sunday school teacher. That's the crazy thing. Uh, I most people know I don't have no kids because that's the running joke. I'm like, take them things back. No, not me. I like to love them and leave them. But
Pause, Dolores.
listen, I like to sugar them up. Listen, I get them drums and everything. You do your thing. Let me close that door real quick. But most people don't know I got serious health conditions. Some people don't know that. Uh, you all have heard me joke about my chair moving. It's a wheelchair, and my funny joke is that people think that when they see me in a wheelchair, that I can't walk. Miracle, I just can't walk long distances. I still can reach up and touch you now. I just don't. I can't run. I can't run down the street after you. I might can make it down the corner, but I can't run out all the way down the street for you. And I can't do all that. But that's most people don't know that my health conditions are kind of what I deal with on daily basis. Just like Tuck, I am on oxygen. So, but luckily, knock on wood, thanks to God, I have been able to now is as needed, and I do it at night. But I was on it when I first started. That was also a thing that made me not want to do it. Between anxiety and me having like this oxygen, I couldn't imagine doing it. That's why when I saw Tuck, I was like, oh my God, that's somebody that I wish I had saw when I first started. That what I would have been started a long time ago.
Okay. Yeah. That's but I already knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, behind the scenes, y'all, I be whipping and rolling and spinning and going, and they be like,
Yeah. Yeah, like I already knew that. So
my
but
favorite thing sometimes is when somebody don't know and they on Zoom with me and they just see me like a couple of times just like backing up, moving away. When I stand up and walk away, they be like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you didn't know that I can walk. Miracles happen every day. I walked." They be like,
what's up, badass?
"Listen, that's me."
Yep, badass. Hey, badass. Welcome in.
Listen, I
Okay,
was a
so
bad kid, but whoopers didn't phase me. That was just, I would get up
yeah.
and ask her, "Are you done?"
I
Now I
think
was
that's what the
fighting my
kids are doing.
rules, but I just wanted to prove a point that butt whooping. I wanted to make it sure, like, you worked hard for nothing. And I was like, "You finished? Okay, let me go to my room." I'll go in my room and cry. Ooh, I would cry so bad. Then I hear her coming out, like, "Yeah, you okay?" She be like, "Dolores, I know I heard you crying." I was like, "No, I'm fine. I'm a G about this. I took that butt whooping good."
Yeah, I know Mackenzie doing that now. If she gets in trouble, she just looks at me like, I'm like, okay, so you big and bad.
And you're gonna pay for it when you get older. You're gonna your back body, you be like, oh, I shouldn't have been doing all this stuff.
Oh, it takes a lot for Mackenzie to get in trouble. I mean, it really takes a lot. So most of the time, I'm yelling, you know, and she just be looking at me like, "What you yelling for? You're not gonna do nothing. So what you yelling like?" She not.
I knew my mama was gonna do something, and yeah, I still did it. It was we talk about all the trouble. Like, I have been in life threatening danger with like, don't do that. And I'm like, yeah, I gotta do it. I got to do it. And I think that's a part of me that runs into me now where it's like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, I can't. I can't. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. You say I can't do it. I'm gonna stay up all day and all night for 30 days, 30 nights till I figure it out because I'm gonna do it.
Well, I don't want to be around you when you stay your ass up that long.
When I got off the computer this morning at 4 a.m., I knew I had to get back up at 9. And so when I got back up at 9, I was like, I was in that meeting and I was looking, they was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, I'm a zombie.
No badass didn't. He called us old hens.
Listen, I feel old, but I'm not old.
I ain't but 48. I ain't old at all, bro.
Listen, I'm about to do Tampa. And Ruby know it's coming. I'm about to do Tampa like I do Ruby. Ruby is 1 year older than I am. 1 year older than I am. And I call her my elder. I said, you my elder. And she was like, wow. I'm like, you are 1 year older now. So you're older than me. So you're my elder. And she's not like one whole year. She's like a couple of months.
Oh, Tampa, the truth coming out. I was not wrong calling Popo. Whatever. Jigs. Let
7
me
months.
alone. And
7 months difference between. And she's my elder.
He said, y'all know I'm kidding. I mean, Sarah, me and Sarah the same age. Sarah Happy Hives is the same age as me. But my birthday May 10th, hers May 15th. Well, tell me why. You know how you squat down?
Mm-hmm.
Like all the way down and just hold that position?
Yeah, that's
in
the dance move that
I can't squat.
Listen, I can get down there. Now, whether or not I get up as quick as I got down there, that's the problem. That's the problem.
What you said?
My mind tell me, hey, Delores, you remember when Freaknik was here? You remember? Yeah, get it. And when I dropped, my knees say, 911, somebody please call 911 because she can't get back up. She can't get back up.
What you said? Mackenzie said, Grandma, can you run? Nope, I can walk.
Kids already know. They be looking at me like, I'm like, you run. I'm like, don't you run. Don't you run. I even tell one of the kids that like to run, they would run outside and they would run and yell about like, don't go another street. And my favorite thing to tell them, don't end up like me sitting in their chair. For the longest time, I would sit there when they little, because I got 4 nieces and nephews. I would sit there so they didn't think I couldn't get up. And then when I get up, they'd be shocked. They'd be like, oh, you can walk. The baby the other day saw me chase after him. He was like, you are running after me? I was like, sir, we already know. You've been here for 2 years. You should know by now.
Wow. Badass. I wasn't trying to squat.
You can do a lot. It'll get you in trouble.
Exactly. Sarah was squatting down that low. Tampa ain't about to bend her knees. Not even halfway. What you talking about, bro?
Listen, they tell you it's about $100,000 on the line. You be like, oh, I got it. Get down.
Yeah. Baby, he got to add a couple more zeros for me to try and get down now because I'm going to need some medical care.
Wait a minute. Can you cover my medical insurance? They give me that $100,000? Yes, I got you. I'm getting down to the girl.
He goes, let me find out you playing cowgirl. Baby, bye.
What was it? I don't think Big Rooster still in here, but it was a Big Rooster had a set one time, and I was on the other side of the computer. I was just getting my life. I woke up the next morning, my neck and back and everything was like, I don't know what you was doing, but don't do that no more. I said,
Bayou had everybody on her channel doing the what is it? Boots on the ground, boots around the town. Somebody with some boots.
Uh, See that by you got me in trouble one time too. I was having a good old time. I was grooving and just shaking. Got out of the chair. I was having a good old time. Woke up. I was like, I need 2 Tylenols and an icy hot stack. Somebody help me.
Baby, and my daughter gonna tell me, Mom, how long you can stand on the wall and squat? You know how you sit on the wall, you go, you know, you put your back on the wall and then squat down, and you're supposed to hold yourself in that position.
Mm-mm.
Baby, I tried it and slid right on them down to the floor. I said, "Nah, baby, we ain't about to do that. We not about to do that with these knees."
I'd rather break bones or knock teeth out before I hit the ground. There's not an option anymore.
Well, I wasn't sliding down, you know, to hurt myself. I used the wall to slowly get myself and sit on the ground. Because my knees was buckling.
Somebody get a chair. My house there, pimp. I gotta stop.
Nigga said noodle legs.
Generally, noodle legs come right before you can tell somebody go wrong, and you still push through it, and that's when they be like, not today, not today.
I want to learn how to do that dance. That boots, he said, wear those boots at cowboy song. That's what I want to learn how to do that little dance. But Laura said, I lay down on the floor to tighten up a screw in the bottom of my sofa. It took me 30 minutes to get up. Now I'm paying for a while, Laura. That's how I be when I sit on the floor. My daughter be like, now why you get down now? And you know you're going to need some help getting back up. I be like, I don't need no help getting back up. Then when it's time for me to get up, I'm like, Toon, come here. Come help me. Come help me.
Listen, I used to be way, way, way bigger. And I fell one time. And I really didn't fall. I was on a rollator on the hill. And I just had to make a business decision. Either roll out in the street or let go and just fall on the ground. So I made a business decision. But when they had to come and get me out the ground, I said, ever since then, I don't care if I'm like just 2 pounds. I ain't hitting the ground. Not again. Never.
Baby, I feel you. Ann said, look for her email, Delores, please.
Yes, ma'am. It comes straight.
Well, Tampa, me being a young man, I'm a 78 baby, and I feel like I'm in my 20s. I thank God every day. Dude, you are 78, baby. You 2 years younger than me.
I know I don't know such things. I am I'm born in 83. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I was born in 76. I'll be 49 in May, the Lord's will. Yup. He said, I still strip at the old folks' home. Whatever, badass.
Listen, if you come to Atlanta, you find these types of places. They have them places. It's a lady who literally was on the Housewives because she could take her chesticles and crush cans.
Make that money, badass. Delores, you see Nightbot is dropping your channel. I did it right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did it right. I was trying to figure that thing out last night. I was like, I got to figure this out. So it's dropping it. I'm glad.
I'm like, she getting it. She doing Nightbot on her own. She doing. Listen, Tampa is rolling.
Ann said that you could check to see if you got her email.
I didn't. When I last saw it, I didn't.
Dances for drool. Nikki. I'm on a walker, cane, rotor, missing crutches, and use all of them.
I'm going to let me look it up. For those who don't know, if you haven't gotten a Google number, get you one because it's beneficial. But sometimes emails like to act up like they are now. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to. So for those who in a minute by be like, Delores, did you just really put that in the chat? Yes, because y'all ain't gonna get to. Y'all got to make that phone call like you in jail. Hi, I'm such and such.
Can you help me go? Put nothing in no chat.
Huh?
You ain't putting nothing in no chat.
Yeah, because I'm typing it. I can't never remember that other number for the life of me.
Now I'm not. He said, "Nah, I ain't coming to Atlanta, weirdos." Jags, you hear him calling you a weirdo?
They do got some weird places down here. I listen. I've had the best, some of
Which
the
one?
best food.
Which one of the numbers you want her to get? The first one or the second one?
They the same one. They just go to two different platforms.
Oh, okay. And there go the numbers right there in the chat for
Yeah,
you to
you can
call.
text me and I'll text you back. Yeah,
Yep.
that's like my number for everybody who want to reach me for business and stuff like that.
So I'm gonna give you the last question. Did anybody got any questions for Delores before I get her last question? Her last question of the night is, what advice would you give someone who wants to become a content creator or beginning content creator? What advice would you give them?
I'm laughing at J3.
He said,
Uh,
"I'm not in Atlanta. He good."
I know he's just gonna talk about, but he's just gonna talk about my home like that. He was like, should be down in Atlanta. Don't go to Atlanta. I'm like,
Yeah, Atlanta do got some weird people now.
I refuse to let you. Well, let me do like the old school. Like you remember back in the daytime dramas when they used to do this. I dare you to talk about my Atlanta like that.
Baby, I used to live in Georgia. I used to live in Norcross, Marietta, Decatur, um, Lithonia, not Lithonia,
Now I admit
Lilburn.
Decatur is a. I've been living here pretty much all my life. Decatur is a fun place to be if you grown up here. But like Jay Jordan said, he moved here and got his truck stolen. So I don't know if you're outside of that works for you like that.
Yeah, I lived
Um,
there. And my mom now she's in Loganville, and then I got an aunt that's still in Cobb County, and my other aunt is in Covington, and one of my friend girls live in Lithonia. I most definitely want to move back to Georgia, but Atlanta is not on my radar. You see what Janet said?
oh yeah. So yeah, I suggest you get for right now. I'm gonna name some of them. I have Discord, uh, IG, Clock App, Facebook, Threads, Twitch, Blue Sky, Twitter. I also have GroupMe, Zoom for my meetings. These are things where you okay. So this is how it goes. YouTube, I can put everything out, but not everything can come in the way it goes out on other social medias.
True.
So you have to cover up the logos. You can't use the music that comes with it. See, this is the thing about it, and I'm gonna tell people: if you make a clock out video and it's got music on there, you can when you upload it on YouTube, mute the music and put that same music from the short into from YouTube and make that the loud music. Line them up. I think the one you all see me where I'm rapping Meg the Stallion as an old person, that was from an app where the logo is behind some flames, and I cut the music off of the original and just put the short music on there and lined it up where it looks the same. It looks exactly the same. So that's how you do it. Or if you can't find a song, find a different song for different things, because they are very strict about you bringing different platforms to them. They don't mind you sharing out, like when you go live on 5, 6 platforms, they don't care. But what they mind is that you bringing and promoting um, other platforms on here. Also, it's a thin line with promoting your cash apps and different things too much, because they beginning to try to want to crack down on that, because they feel like you or other people who promote like, hey, go check out this website, you can win $500. That type of thing they beginning to crack down on. So it's easier for you to make a video or whatever, or a short or whatever, and then take it and put it on other platforms.
Okay.
Editing is easy because now these platforms are making it where you can put an emoji over a logo, You can put, this and this and that. You don't always have to do, I got to go and cut it all out. You don't have to do all of that. And also make sure you check when they say you have a copyright. Sometimes these copyrights, quote unquote copyrights, are not copyrights. It's not affecting your channel. You can't dispute it because there's nothing wrong with it. They're just saying this because somebody has reported. For me, once I dug into mine's, good old Russia didn't like me. And I was like, okay, that's all right. You can't take no black girl joy. That's on you.
Okay.
And as far as new content creators, you have to have a plan. You got to know what you want to do. And if you know exactly, like, it don't have to be exactly, it could be an ideal. I want my channel to be fun. I want to talk about this, this, and this. Do it. Because for the beginning of the time, I was in a box and that box was cold. It was tight. I was squeezed up in there. And now I'm going to do what I want, how I want on my channel. And I've been getting more people on there, especially with my shorts, because it's like me just being me on a goofy everyday basis. I do make sure you get your playlists and stuff together. Make sure you get your tags and your hashtags together. But again, technology is your friend. Because if I go, hey, ChatGPT, I need a description and I wanted to say all this stuff and I need hashtags with it, it'll give me all of that. I have given it what I wanted to say. It's giving it back to me in a professional way with hashtags. That has saved you time. And if you want to add another hashtag, do that. Also, hashtag your channel name. If I go to Google right now and tag hashtag Delores01, I'm going to find me. I have a Discord. I don't have Reddit. Well, listen, I have a personal Reddit because I like to read people's what is it? What's it called? Am I the a-hole? Those got me hooked. I be looking and reading those. But as far as Reddit, growing your platform, it's not mine's wrestling and tutorials. They ain't trying to hear all that. They trying to get some information that I ain't gonna get them. But Discord, I do have a Discord. Actually, I have a Discord for me, and then I have a Discord for my podcast.
Okay. I don't know what neither one of those is, but
Discord is like a social site where people can get to know each other. Also, I haven't hooked up in mine. I hooked my video game in there, but you can tell people when you're going live, when it's just like a hub of people where y'all can talk back and forth. Y'all can even have a place where y'all video chat, not video chat, but voice chat and talk to each other. It's just a community, and you can have rules and regulations set to it. You can have it private. You can have it open. All of the things are on my link tree because my link tree I think those are the best things ever. Because I used to be like, I'm going to drop a link for this. I'm going to drop a link for that. I'm going to drop a link for this. But now I just drop my link tree and it's all attached to right there.
Yeah, I do got a link tree.
I know because we made it together. It's so cute.
Yeah, I know. I know. But I was wondering, because I think I looked at it and I was like, is my link tree got green on it?
I thought it did.
I don't think it did. I think I'm slacking. I think I am slacking. So Janice said I love AITA. I don't know.
Yeah, am I the a-hole?
Okay. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that one.
It be stories like, I had to kick my wife out because she told my daughter she couldn't be a part of the wedding. Am I the a-hole? And I'm like, no, kind of. And then by the time you read the story, you realize, no, you're not. No, you're not. Mm-mm. And they have a whole bunch of stuff. People have stories they put on there. Some are discreet. Some of them are very thing. Because sometimes we refer to some of these stories when in the podcast we say a little funny stuff. I drop like some of the content that they talk about because I'm like, I can't believe some of these people say some of this stuff.
That's true. I know I keep on getting Tuba Chat. He comes in and say he done shared me out on
Reddit. Yeah,
Reddit,
he on
and I be
Reddit.
like, "What is that anyway?"
Yeah, it's a group B is the same thing as like Discord, and you can get out. That's more like people get text messages to their phone. You can do blogs. For those who don't know Canva, you can write a blog in there, but you also can make a free website.
Oh, I don't know how to do none of that.
You can do a free website. But I tell people if it's a business, make sure you check out Square. That's easy. They'll do taxes. If you got people you end up putting on the payroll, they'll do payroll for you. It's a whole thing in one. But you don't have to really worry about nothing. And then you can actually do the designs in Canva. You can do it on the free version and put it over on Square.
Okay.
Because places like Bluehost and other places that I've dealt with, they more are like, oh, you can do this, but if you want to add this, then you got to pay a little extra. And then you pay extra till you don't extra it out.
I do see them people talk about paying to verify your account, like on IG.
It's not, it's not really worth it. I know Ten talked about it as far as like if you got a business, that way you could prove that you are the owner, this and that. But if you just a new person, what is that gonna do for you to pay $15 and you might not get no views, no people, no nothing? You get an extra couple of being able to write. That makes no sense. So it's like you have to weigh the pros and cons of spending all this money. Even for me, I recently had to do like an audit of figuring out my channel. It's like I'm paying this for the streaming, I'm paying this for the games, I'm paying this for this, and I'm a channel that's not even monetized. And for
Okay.
some people, that's the first question you need to ask when it comes to a plan. Am I able to be monetized? Will this money coming in help or hurt me? Especially people like me, when you're disabled, there's a cap. But if you're getting state assistance or other assistance or you're in a program, will that extra money cost me everything that I work hard just to get down? And in the administration you are, it's gonna be very hard to get it back once you lose it.
That's true. I
And if
mean,
you ain't got nothing to lose and you need this money, it doesn't hurt to try. It doesn't hurt to put yourself out on all social medias to sign up for them for free. You already doing the content, just take them everywhere.
yeah,
Because I
that's what
know,
I'm learning.
yeah, because one video on YouTube might not do nothing, but on the Clock app, 900 people might like
Hmm.
it. IG, it might be two people like it. It's and also it's about word of mouth too. I say all the time, hey, I'm on this, and this, and this. I have been getting, I think in the past few days, like 30 some subscribers. And then I look around on my other social medias and I see one here, one over there, one here, one over there. It doesn't always mean the same. People are more comfortable coming in to us at YouTube than going out to other social medias.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I know when I'm in my car and I pick up a passenger, depends on what their conversation is, then I might mention my channel or my social medias. But then I also told myself that I want to get like my QR code and put on like a sticker or something and then just
I
put it.
told you about doing getting your QR code and maybe your picture, and like the cloth headrest that you have, like you put over top of your headrest, and just iron it on it and put it over your headrest. That way they see it when they come and sit in the back of your Uber. It's like, oh, okay, oh, you do content creator. Let me scan your QR code. That's the way to get people. Backs of shirts, uh, that's an option. Cap, you can put your QR code on any and everything. I don't
Okay.
know. Some people have seen my business card. On the back of it, my QR code is there. My email and phone number is there. So it's a help. Also, play things like I said, I've had this alternative phone number even before I became Delores the YouTuber. It is something that separates. I'm telling you, even if you don't do YouTube, separate your personal life from any other thing. I have another YouTube channel, which maybe 3 people know about, 4 people at the most. And then I have all my separate social medias. So I run my personal social media, and then I run Delores. When you see her pink world everywhere, there's Delores. And that's easier for me because sometimes I don't want to mix those two worlds together.
Okay.
And if you work, you don't want to mix those two words together. Let's just say you and your aunt decide to argue on Facebook. Now your coworkers and all your social media family is all looking at you like, hey, we see what's going on. You keep everything separate. You don't know who out there. You don't know what people's intentions are.
That
Just
and then you never know what company is looking at you for affiliate deals. So
yeah,
yeah, certain things you need to keep separated.
yeah. You have to keep your life separate on that. And sometimes, like my TikTok, it was personal, but I did not have anything on there like family wise and stuff like that. So I just switched it over to Lord's. I was like, I don't need another TikTok. It is what it is. But some people, they just keep everything mixed together. And then that's what keeps going in. Good night, Miss
Good
Shirley.
night, Miss Shirley.
That's what keeps things going the way it does. You have to separate your life. You have to come up with a plan. And the plan is you have to start out with, is this money worth it? Am I, once I get this money, or what am I gonna do with it? You have to know your watch hours. That's why people are, there are some people, and I know J3 has been through this, where it's like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to get paid for this. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm online, and y'all might catch me online every week. But I'm not online long enough for me to get enough watch hours to get monetized. My videos like today, 5 minutes. 5 minutes ain't that. So it's whether or not a person wants to do it, because you got to invest your time, your money into this. It looks easy, but it's not behind the scenes.
No, it's not. On me firsthand, like I have over 11,000 watch hours. And I'm getting the views and I'm getting the watch hours. It's just my channel is growing slowly.
Yeah, and I think you pivoted and it's working out for you better now because we talked about that. Also, sometimes if it don't work and you uncomfortable, like if you uncomfortable on your channel and it's not working, just change. Just
That's true.
change. It doesn't hurt to change. It also doesn't hurt to collab with people. Like today, when Tampa was like, "Hey, I'll go live," you can go live on my channel. That's cool because that means people that might not know her channel on my channel get to see her, and people that on her channel that don't get to see me get to see me. So it's like, okay, we're all working together. Everybody works together. And then you get to know people. Now people know, okay, I do all this tech stuff. I do all of these things and this and like this. And that's a better way to get to know people.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with nobody streaming on my channel, I'm paying for it. We might well use it.
Sometimes I've seen it go left. Sometimes you be like, I really didn't want you here. So I'm really guarded about who comes up. Now J3 share or not J3, excuse me. J News. I was thinking about J3, but J News streams on my channel because he's my co-host. But like Ruby doesn't use Restream. She, if you saw, was it Sunday or Monday, she cursed that thing. So that's it for her on that. Every time she Every time she come up, they don't let her speak too long. And she cuss out. But I told her, tell me how you gonna come and disrespect the house and they gonna let you stay in here. No, they kicked you out.
Yeah,
She was
that's what I
like,
felt about Evermux. Baby, me and you stayed on that thing for over an hour trying to set me up before we even actually went live on it. And I was having problems with it during the whole time of the live. I was like, nope, never doing again. Nope, nope, nope,
but
nope.
see, that's the thing about Restream. I was telling everybody because we tested it out on somebody who had an affiliate link but didn't have the paid version, but they didn't let us scan the QR code. But what happens is that you link it, and so somebody in Amazon buys that product, you get a kickback, right? But with Restream, they put the QR code to go buy it, and they drop all the ingredients or whatever about the product in the chat. So it makes people want to go buy more of it. And I think that's more of, and then you can do your website like that too. Drop products and merch and the QR codes to it. I think that's more available for people who got a business that want to sell on site. That means you ain't got to look here, there, and everywhere to sell your stuff. You doing your live and you just selling your stuff right then and there, or whatever affiliate link you have.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, Delores, you know me. Yeah, look, yeah, with that, I'm a Delores, a pink girl living in her pink world. I do appreciate you coming up here as always. It's been a pleasure.
You know, I love you, Tampa.
You know, I love you too, honey. Cause sometimes when I be like, ugh, then I be like, Dolores, and then here she go in her world. Hey, Tampa. So it's a blessing to have positive people in your community. You know, life is tough as it is. So when I get people that's patient with me, because I know I'm a boo, I'm a Taurus. When I can't get it, I'm like, you know what? I ain't about to do it no more. That's okay. We ain't got to worry about it. I've
That's
been
when you
trying.
gotta push through, Tampa. You gotta, because as soon as you say that and we keep going, you get it. And so I'm like, okay, so it's in her. It's just that when she get frustrated, she want to stop. So no, she got to keep going, keep going, keep going, because you'll get it.
Yeah, that's true. 10, thank you. I appreciate you coming in, most definitely. But if anybody wants to come up and do an interview with me, please reach out to me. I would love to have you guys on the show. Um, what else I was going to say? Don't forget, tea time is on the 19th. Anybody that wants to come up and join me and Nikki with our tea hats, and we'll call Nikki the first lady. Tea time. So, and the movie that we're supposed to be watching is God's Compass. Get your Kleenexes because you're gonna need them.
Oh no, see, I'm, I'm gonna have to sit in the bushes. I can't be out there. Oh my God, I can't believe it, Jeremiah. I can't be doing that. No, no.
Yeah, God's Compass is a beautiful movie. It is. Like I literally enjoyed God's Compass. So
I'm for them Hallmark, because I call them Hallmark movies. Them Hallmark movies be the same plot. They got to find God, they done left him behind. And then all of a sudden, it be crying. Just, listen, you know which one you should watch that's funny and you will cry a little bit?
what?
Is it the Preacher's Wife?
Oh yeah, I love the Preacher's Wife. I know that from the back to the front.
See, look, you got somebody saying
That's when Whitney Houston was singing in that nightclub.
you got
You know
somebody
what movie I used to love watching and I ain't seen in a long time?
what?
Bodyguard.
See,
With Whitney Houston played with
everybody
Kevin
should
Costner.
by now gotten to know me to know what my favorite movie of all time is, and Ruby will probably be screaming on the other side of the computer. Is I love The Color Purple.
Oh yeah, I like The Color Purple.
But I have to say it like this: I love The Color Purple, the movie, because if you all ever been on my channel, know I absolutely despise the actual color purple. I can't stand it.
Okay, Janet, let me know. You got my phone number, girly girl. Reach out to me and let me know when is a good day.
Tampa's a good interviewer. See, listen, y'all all need to get interviewed by Tampa. Tell your story.
I would love for to have more people on here. I had to get Miss T up here because that woman right there, she has me cracking up. When me and her get together, I be like, look, I don't be acting like this. Why
See,
you
I like to do my friends and just be acting goofy and silly like we did Monday. But because listen, when you generally get me, Ruby, and ARD on the same panel, we act stupid and goofy. Because we playing games and I lost. I admit, y'all, I lost. I didn't even play tonight in Tori's thing because I was trying to make sure I had everything set up for her. But I am a big believer if you ain't first, you last, and don't want to be last. I just don't want to be last. I will break my fingers in two to try to type fast enough to make sure I'm first. When I'm second, I'm still mad because I should have been first.
I know y'all see the video of me and Mackenzie playing Uno.
Yeah.
She went in straight beast mode on me because I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm about to win you. I'm about to win you. She over there all confident, quiet, ain't saying nothing. When she threw down her last card, Delores, I was like, ah! I was like, I
Mackenzie, the next time she do that, when she throw her last card down, make sure she point and say, you ain't gonna have nothing till you do right by me. Make sure she do
that. But man, she went pescatarian said, yeah, Tampa, she got you. She went straight into beast mode. I mean, that girl told me up. I was like, I was like, it's all good, girl. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. Now, checkers. Mackenzie is great in checkers. She's real good playing checkers, but she had not beat me yet. The more she practice, I fear she gonna beat me one day.
What about that? You know what you're supposed to do, Tampa? You supposed to, as soon as she about to beat you, just hit the table, knock all of them down.
I thought about doing that. If she even get close to trying to win me in checkers, baby, because neither one of my girls have won me in checkers yet. Uno, yeah, they can win me. Man, Kayla, they can win me. But checkers, that's one of the games that you most definitely got to focus. See, Mackenzie's not focused yet. When she started moving, she just moving stuff.
That's my nephew in video games. And when he be like, and he takes over the controller, he be like, this how you do it. And this how you jump over and you shoot and drive. And I'm like, I don't even want to play that game no more. Let me go to the next game because you already done ruined it for me. That a 7-year-old just went through this when I've been struggling for 2 weeks. Let's just go on, get out of
it. Cuz I said, do y'all play Flying Kings and all that in checkers? We do be playing. See, I don't think it's Flying Kings, but I had to teach Mackenzie the basic way. When she get the basic way completely down, when she done got that down, then I start adding some other stuff with her. But we sit here and play this operation game. I think I jump more with the operation game than Mackenzie do.
Oh, because of the buzz and stuff like that.
Every time, you know how you real careful trying to get it, real careful. And all of a sudden, I be like, oh Lord, just like a little kid.
I think the last time I played a game was Monopoly with my nephew. And I was like, man, we team up. We can get your dad and them. We can take them straight up out of here. And we teamed together. I was holding him money. He was just racking it up. When he won, I was like, yeah. He was like, I won. I did it. He started doing the speech. I was like, sir, you forgot about me? I was over in the corner trying to help you out. Come on now. Help me.
Got you good. Cause I like Connect 4 too. But yeah, Delores, we're gonna have to do this again, honey.
Yeah, have fun tech time. With Tampa learn more technology stuff.
Well, yeah, because Tampa gonna be learning that for a while.
And then I saw this Canva stuff. Like, I don't know if you all checked out the channel. I did 14 days of how you can make romantic, cute little gifts and things at home. So yeah, it works out. And I text you Ann's backyard garden. I got your email ended up coming in, but I also text you.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate you and all the help and everybody that participated tonight. I really want to thank you guys. Enjoy y'all Valentine Day. I'm gonna eat me a bowl of cereal.
I got many things I can do.
I know. I'm waiting. Look, I'm waiting on my afro to grow some more so I can get me some braids.
Listen, I can't wait for this live bill so I can put this thing up in a ponytail or a bun. Because listen, it's cute to have long hair, but it'd be hot. It'd be hot.
Oh, you know what? I was just looking at Gina versus Gina the other day. I was like, man, I miss my hair. But it's hair. It's gonna grow back. It's gonna grow back. So, but if you ain't got anything else to say, guys, we appreciate y'all. I am Pam, and y'all know Delores. It has been a blast, and I thank you guys. See y'all in these YouTube streets. What, Monday? Peace. Delores.
Yes, honey.
I was waiting on you to do it so I could end the line. Bye.